Welcome to the daily technical video day for today's Monday, July 18. Guys, the market finally looks like ended the proposal wave B that we were waiting for the last 3 or 4 days. The drop on the euro dollar and the proposal wave B almost got to the 618, and then from there, now what we should get is a three-way move to about 142.83. Now, what we have so far, it looks like we have 1, 2, and we should be now in the small time frame. We should be within the wave 4, and not suspecting that this trend line right here that comes from the high, that trend line comes from the high at 145.78, and then the one on 142. That trend line can be the one that stop this move higher, and consequently the recovery from the lows that we have today at 140.10. Now, how we can see the whole picture on the euro? For that, let's move on to the 4-hour chart. In the 4-hour chart, we are favoring at this moment discount when we have A, B, and then we got 1, 2, 3, which should be on the 4 to around 43, 43.30 area. The lower the better, and then the final set off on the euro. There is another count that we like, which is a bullish running triangle. When this is A, this is B, this is C, this one will allow a higher price, and then it's going to create something like this. But at the end, guys, the euro should trade higher due to the fact that the S&P is bullish, as you guys know, and oil is also bullish. So in the case of the euro, those are the avenues. But I think that if the diagonal is in place, we're gonna see a lower euro to around 137. If the bullish triangle, this should be the end, and then we got A, B, C, D, E, and then the trust as a bullish triangle. Around the market, do not happen too much today. S&P, it looks like ends. It looks like S&P ends the A wave of the E wave, which is gonna praise the risk trade on tomorrow before another leg down. Let me see, the euro pound looks also like it ended a cycle and should trade lower very soon in a proposal wave 2. What else? The CAD follow the path that we present today and trade higher. The CAD trade higher and then lower, but still we need more to the downside, because the idea that needs to correct at least to, I would say, 95.62 or 95.43 before going higher again and taking the dollar lower. Okay, the pound also follow our path, and looks like the pound is starting a recovery to another three-way move to the upside here. What else? Not too much happens today, to be honest with you. We still like the dollar gains to trade lower. We still like the area around 79.80 to create a bottom in this pair. About the yen pairs, the euro yen, it looks like is starting to go lower. I mean, still is in three-way from here, and don't get surprised if you see another low in this pair. And then we got, I mean, not too much to say today. The euro Swiss also follow our proposal path and create possible a bottom here before going higher. in general, guys, what we see is that the risk trade should be on tomorrow, and then after that it's gonna get weak again. Now let's take a look at oil and the US dollar. Okay, the US dollar did yesterday, it did today what we proposed yesterday on the seminar, that it's gonna trade higher in 3 and it's gonna start a set off on the US dollar. Now the best count, believe it or not, guys, is a bearish running triangle. When you got A, B, C, then you're gonna trade lower in D and straighten again before going lower. That's a possible scenario, as an S&P is also doing a bearish triangle. The drop right here, it was in 3 ways, making it very hard to believe that any big move in favor of the dollar is going to take place right now. So at this stage, these are 2 equal legs. This is 3 ways. This is 3 ways. So do not get surprised either. And move, if you get too deep, then you have to discount the bearish triangle. If no, and it rebounds for the trend line here, don't get surprised to see a recovery in 3, and then at the end of the day was a bearish triangle. That's on the oil. I'm sorry, on the dollar. In a 1 hour dollar, what we see is exactly what we proposed yesterday. What we say, that the euro is going to reach, the dollar is going to reach here, and it's going to start selling. Of course, no every selling is in a straight line, and it looks like 5 ways they are about getting close to the end. So do not get surprised to see in some type of strength in the dollar tonight before being sold again tomorrow. That should be the idea, world, guys. Now, and finally, oil. Looks like oil is doing like a B-way triangle. Do not change the outlook, only that this is one, and then on the B-way it looks like it did right here, and then this become right here, this become A, this become A, and then it's doing A, B, C, D with possible a B-way triangle, trusting in the C before going higher again. So not too much happens today, guys. Stay aware that we're probably gonna be sending a trade later, but we don't want to chase the market. Technically, what we want is wave A on the dollar move to end, and then buy the C way against the low of the A way. Okay, so keep in touch and talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks.